We're out for a little hike today. It's August, so that means it's in the midst of berry season here in the Pacific Northwest. So it's turning into a little bit of a foraging hike.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about some of the berries that we're finding along the way.
This is red huckleberry.
A lot of times we find the red huckleberries growing out of nursery stumps. Nursery stumps are old stumps that tend to kind of provide a nursery environment for small plants growing, and the red huckleberry is one of the plants that enjoy growing from the nursery stumps. This one's just growing at the side of the trail here.
And these leaves can get up to about an inch, and they're oval in shape. And they're basically like a satin or a dull finish on the bottom, a little bit shiny on the top. And the fruit, the huckleberries, in this case, are about a centimeter, and they're red. And they tend to be a little bit tart. Susan really got her start with berries with the black huckleberry. She loves those.
Yeah.
Let me see what these taste like. These are actually a lot better than some of the earlier ones that we had a few weeks ago. They're getting a little bit more ripe, so a lot of sweetness to them. A lot of people like that sour taste though from the red huckleberries, but really nice berry, and they grow all over the Pacific Northwest, different regions. What'd you think of those?
They were good. The secret with berries is it's all about the ripeness. If you get it just at the right ripeness, they're really good.
We just stumbled on one of my favorite. These are black cap raspberries, and their leaves are normally in groups of 3, like egg-shaped or something like that, and the bottoms are shiny or lighter color than the top. Tell the difference very easily. And these are generally anywhere from red through purple to black, depending on their ripeness. And these are black caps that aren't quite there yet.
But they look like a little bowl when you pick them.
They're very tasty, and I'm going to have one even though this one isn't quite done yet. What do you think?
Almost there, not bad.
Good though, huh? Yeah, I like mine. Definitely got that quintessential raspberry taste. I like them.
That was actually really good.
This is Thimbleberry. The leaves can get up to about 6 inches and have anywhere from 3 to 7 lobes. Mostly they'll have 5 lobes, and they're really kind of fuzzy and furry feeling.
The nice thing about picking thimbleberries is they don't have any thorns on them. And when they're ripe, they look like bright red velvet. Some people mistake them for raspberries because they have that same little bowl when you pick them.
These are Himalayan blackberry. They usually have leaves that are 5 to a bunch. They're ovate and fine-toothed.
They are considered an invasive species, and they are very, very difficult to get rid of if they start growing someplace that you don't want them to be. Unfortunately, these are not ripe yet, but they are very tasty when they are.
Yeah, we enjoy them quite a bit. They can get up to about an inch, plump and black and really juicy and sweet. Tastes good. This is the flowers, what they look like when they're flowering. The bees love them. Very tasty. September is going to be a good month for these.
Here's some trailing blackberries.
Yeah, these are really good. These are some of Susan and I's favorite type of berries. These blackberries actually come on earlier and ripen earlier. Part of the reason why they're our favorites, because they come on early in the season before the other Himalayan or more widespread blackberries that you see invading every inch of land in the West. Let's see, here's a good one right here. Look at that one. Yeah, we just
that one.
Oh, I dropped it. Oh, you ate it now?
Yeah.
They're good. This is red elderberry. They have these leaflets that are usually in groups of 5 to 7. And this is what the berries look like with the red elderberry.
And these can definitely be toxic if not cooked properly, so we are not going to be foraging on these.
No, the black elderberry, the more popular ones, and the saying is if they're red elderberries, let them alone. Don't mess with them. They do have a cyanide producing glycoside in them that are toxic, and they can really make you very ill. So we don't normally mess with them, but we know that there are ways that they have been cooked and used in different preparations. But won't be foraging on these today. Here's one that catches the eye off the side of the trail. Get back here. Look at this beauty.
Oh, wow.
These are gorgeous, but unfortunately absolutely poisonous. These are highly toxic. This is baneberry. Comes from the word bana or bana, and that means murderous.
Yeah, these berries were actually used by ancient people to rub on the tips of their arrows to make their arrows more lethal. But the roots were actually used for medicinal purposes for various female-related issues.
Yep, I'm not going to use it either way.
Nope.
But it's really beautiful berries. And that, look, there's a close-up of the leaves. You can see how some people might grab these thinking they're edible, especially when you've been around other red berries that you've been picking for the day, like maybe red huckleberries. A child could actually go from those to these and make a very bad mistake. Several of these berries can cause respiratory paralysis that leads to death, so nothing to fool around with, that's for sure. Well, that's enough berry picking for one day. I'm going to head back and see if we can get some larger chunks of food.
Yeah, it was a very tasty hike, though. Please remember to comment, share, subscribe, and click on that little notification bell.
Thanks for watching.
Where'd my berries for my smoothie go?